What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we are going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts, Doctor Strange, and the Burning Flames set. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme. This version of Strange comes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, Doctor Strange. To make the history brief, Stephen Strange ends up in an accident and cripples his hands, and he may never ever use them again. Until he makes a trip, learning to restore his hands, but ends up learning about the mystic arts. That's pretty much the brief version. The figure was revealed a while ago, and believe it or not, is one of the first Marvel figures to be brought here in North America by Bluefin Distribution. The Marvel figures sold in the US come with exclusive accessories. In this case, Doctor Strange comes with the yellow burning flames. But more on these later. Anyway, let's take a closer look, shall we? The likeness of the actor is captured pretty damn well in 6-inch form. But unfortunately, the dot matrix technology doesn't look that great on the eyes. From afar, you can't notice the issues, but on closer inspection, it's not that great. The hair has an excellent sculpt, but what isn't excellent is this nasty mold line that actually separates the sculpt, and it doesn't look that great. The paint on the hair also looks very plain. There's no paint shading in it at all. The chest part of the clothes looks really nice, and even added the tiniest of details on the light blue part of the shirt. The sculpt on the shirt has a wrinkly, folded look to it, and it looks really good, and the paint is clean. The necklace looks really good too. The sculpt is marvelous, and the gold is really nice to look at. The belt part of the figure looks really good, and on closer inspection, you can notice even the tiniest of details on the belt, which looks so great. And the silver paint is cleanly painted, but unfortunately, on this part, some of the silver paint chipped off, which is disappointing. The arms look great as well. The folded wrinkly sculpt carries over from the body, and it looks great once again. And the blue and brown paint once again is very clean. The skirt area looks fantastic, and it has less folded sculpt, and it almost makes it look like the wind is blowing on it a little bit. And even under the skirt, we still get the details. It has a folded sculpt, and it looks accurate to the clothes Strange had in the film. On the bottom legs, it once again looks great, and the details such as the laces look really good. And the shoes also have a beautiful sculpt. Lastly, the cloak of levitation. And it's not very good. I mean, detail-wise, it looks fantastic. On the front of it, it looks great and has a nice rough texture, which carries over to the back except for the rest of the cloak. The bigger portion of the cape looks very plain since it doesn't have the tiny details on the fixed part. We do have details, but I wish it had the same texture, so it's a bit inconsistent. But the cloak really becomes a problem in the articulation section. Articulation for Doctor Strange. Some limitations which are pretty not good, and some other things that are... they're good. Articulation is good overall on this figure, but there are some issues that we do need to talk about. So let's move on. Head is on a double ball peg, which is the best way to articulate a head for any figure. So yeah, you get really good movement. Not bad. Neck is on a ball joint. Can move this far up, this far down. Can't really move up too far because of, the cloak of levitation, but it's not bad. Arms are on ball joints. Can move up about this far, and they can also swivel, and you also have butterfly joint movement. So, not bad. They also act as your bicep swivel, and it's not very good. As you can see, unlike the S.H.Figuarts Joker, yeah, it's not giving you too much range, so it's kind of limited in that regard. Elbows are on a double hinge, and they can slightly swivel. It's pretty much all you're going to get. I do not recommend full force again because you don't want to break it. Hands are on ball hinges. Pretty good. Waist is on a ball joint. Pretty good range. Legs have the typical pull-down style Figuarts hinge. Not bad. And they're also on ball joints and are not prohibited by the skirt because it is soft plastic. So pretty good range. Knees are on a double hinge. Give really good range. So that's pretty good. Ankles are on ball joints. Yeah, they're not really using the typical joints to give characters ankle pivot. I mean, the pivot is not bad. I've seen worse. Gohan and Captain America, but still, It's not bad. It's not bad. It's better than most figures, and definitely better than Black Panther. Alright, let's move on. Right. The cape. Alright, you know how I feel about this. I hate these plastic capes so much. They were bad on Batman, Superman, and also bad on the Figuarts Thor, which I do not own. I hate these capes. I hate these plastic capes. Like, is it really that much asked to give us cloth capes? Isn't cloth capes cheaper than plastic capes? So, how do they articulate? You don't want that. You don't want that, do you? Well, and also they can hinge, and they can also swivel, and the cape itself is also on a hinge, meaning you can have it go really far back. But honestly, that's like, you're not really gonna get too much use out of this cape hinge because, wanna know why? I'm trying my hardest to make him stand up straight. Well, the cape is on his back, but just continues to fall back. Unless if you get a pose like this, which is, you know, not exactly... That's not good. That's not good. I like the attempt, but we should have gotten something better instead of, you know, this. So customizers are lucky because they'll be able to customize this into a proper cloth cape. Like, I like the detailing and shading. Like, all that is beautiful, but... Well, I mean, the detailing is pretty bland on like this top part, like I said, in Sculpt section. But still, it's just... It sucks. I'm sorry, but these plastic capes really do suck. Articulation is not bad. It's not bad for Doctor Strange. We get better ankle movement than other figures, but still not exactly the best ankle movement, so... Yeah. And the cape. Bleh. The cape sucks. Strange stands a bit under 6 inches, a bit smaller than the average Figuarts, but still a good size. Let's compare him to other figures. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Tony Stark and Captain America. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Ant-Man and Black Panther. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Iron Man and Marvel Legends Immortal. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Star-Lord and Brother Voodoo. And for fun, here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Leonardo and Donatello. Strange size as well with the other Figuarts Marvel figures. Maybe it could be a bit bigger, but I personally think it's a good size. If you want to display him, you're covered. Alright, time for accessories, and it comes with a lot, assuming you bought the US release. But regardless, it's still plenty. He comes with an alternate head to make him look like he's angry, and it doesn't necessarily look the best. Honestly, he could have had more of an angry look. Next are his hands, and he comes with a lot. He comes with 2 fist hands, 2 calm, relaxed hands, 2 slightly less relaxed hands, 2 splayed out open hands, 2 stylized posed hands, and finally comes with 2 splayed out open hands, with big clear pegs in the middle for the magic disc accessories. Speaking of which, here they are, 2 small green discs and 2 large orange discs. The details on these discs are captured wonderfully, and the colors are actually nice and vibrant in person. One side is dull and the other side is the much more vibrant side. To attach these, all you have to do is put the peg in the hole of the disc and you're all set. But you can also pop off the hand and put one of the discs on the wrist and pop the hand back on and have it displayed like this if you so wish. Finally, if you ordered the Bluefin United States release, you get the yellow flame effects. These are pretty much the same as the other flame effects if you ordered from the Tamashi Effect line, except it's yellow. Despite Strange not having yellow flames in the movie, it's nice to have. It comes with 3 big flames and 4 little flames. 2 of the big flames have 1 point of articulation, a ball joint. And in the package, these were detached. And you're not limited to just putting the ball joint on one particular one. You can mix and match. These 4 flames go on the wrists of Strange, but you can also put them on the ends of the flame tips of the other flames. Pretty cool. Now I gotta say, Doctor Strange is jam-packed with a lot of stuff, and they're awesome to have. And you basically have an extra set of flames for your other figures. So, Buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Doctor Strange looks great and is a nice addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe collection. Is he a bit pricey? Maybe a little bit, but for me, I felt like I got my money's worth. If you are looking for a cool representation of the MCU Doctor Strange, this is the figure for you, regardless on if you get the Japan release or the US release. If you want the flames, get the US release. If you don't, hunt down the Japanese release, which is a bit cheaper. I love this figure a lot, and I swear I became more of a Doctor Strange fan than what I was originally. I'll give this figure an 8 out of 10. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to share your thoughts, leave a comment down below. And if you like my channel or this video and want to see others like it, you can subscribe. And if you like toy photography and stuff behind the scenes, you can follow me on Instagram. Link to it is in the description below. With that being said, I am Super Mariozilla, and I am out. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.